You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
Most likely, he will talk a lot about what he wants, but won't go very far in his career unless luck is on his side. He loves sharing big ideas and dreams with a lot of energy, but he struggles to put in the regular effort that's needed to make them real. If things get tough at work, he can get upset quickly and may want to quit or blame others.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's likely to react strongly and might lose his cool rather quickly. He tends to get upset, sometimes snapping at people or raising his voice, especially if he feels things are unfair. Instead of calmly finding a solution, he may show frustration or even blame others for mistakes.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work may enjoy his friendly and warm side because he's polite and shows genuine care for others. However, his quick temper can cause problems. He might get into arguments or heated discussions when things don't go his way. So he can have friends at work, but he's also known for occasional fights or hurt feelings.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do well in your career, he will honestly feel happy and proud of you. He values relationships and enjoys celebrating your success, showing off your achievements just as loudly as his own dreams. Rather, it's his struggle with his own path.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he is not likely to secretly resent you or feel small about it. In fact, he will probably be supportive and show real happiness for your success because he genuinely cares about people close to him. He enjoys celebrating your wins rather than comparing wallets.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's more of a spender than a saver. When he sees something beautiful or fun, he often buys it without too much thought about tomorrow. If you want someone who is strict with money and plans for every rupee, this isn't him.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He sometimes tries to enjoy life as if he has more money than he really does. He likes good things, pretty things, and wants to share happy moments, even if that means stretching his budget too far. However, this habit can cause money worries later on.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is warm hearted and generous, always ready to share what he has, whether it's money, time, or simple kindness. When someone needs help, he's likely to step up without thinking twice, sometimes even spending on others before taking care of his own needs. You'll rarely find him saying no out of stinginess.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is quite open about money and isn't the type to hide bank details or make big financial decisions behind your back. He likes to talk things out and prefers harmony over drama. If there's a problem with money, he's more likely to share his worries than keep them secret.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just left for you to handle alone. He cares about fairness and doesn't like to see anyone feeling burdened. Expect some joyful teamwork rather than old fashioned thinking about chores being just a woman's job.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually roll up his sleeves and join you in doing chores and even changing diapers, not just stand by and give instructions. He wants to be involved and will do his part with care and kindness. He sees family work as something to share, so you won't have to do everything by yourself.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He does care about your feelings and wants to understand your side, but sometimes his emotions run high and he might argue just to show that he's right. When things get heated, he can get defensive and push back strongly at first. You may need to help guide the conversation back to understanding, not fighting.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he might not always stay calm and respectful. His temper can lead him to say things that are sharper or more hurtful than he means, and sometimes he can raise his voice or act in a way that feels a bit aggressive. It's not that he wants to hurt you, but he struggles to control his emotions in the heat of the moment.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is the kind of man who gets angry quickly. He feels things deeply and reacts fast when something upsets him, which can lead to saying or doing things he later regrets. Love alone cannot fix a short temper.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He has a good heart and can say sorry, but often it takes a little time for him to calm down first. In the heat of the moment, he might try to blame you or make excuses, especially if he feels hurt or embarrassed. He doesn't stay stuck in blame once he's had a chance to think things over.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Most of the time, he truly wants to respect your wishes and make you feel safe and comfortable. He cares about your happiness and usually listens when you set boundaries or say no. However, because of his strong emotions, there might be moments when he gets pushy or tries to talk you into changing your mind, especially if he feels very close to you. Your comfort comes first, so don't be afraid to stand your ground.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He feels things deeply and might worry that your no means something is wrong with him or with your relationship. This is not about you. It's his struggle to separate feelings from facts.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You can trust him to treat private moments with care and not use them against you. He understands the importance of your feelings and knows that these personal times are special and private. His natural kindness and respect for the people he loves help him keep boundaries around sensitive matters.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He's generally loyal and values deep, meaningful connections, but he also enjoys attention and excitement. While he means to be faithful, his lively nature and love for fun might sometimes make him notice or flirt with other women, especially if he's feeling bored or unappreciated. Clear communication and regular closeness help him stay focused on your relationship.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not naturally an overpossessive man, but his strong emotions can sometimes make him act a bit jealous if he feels ignored or insecure. He's more likely to show his feelings honestly than to hide them. So if something bothers him, you'll know about it right away. However, he isn't usually the type to control where you go or always check up on you.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
His protective side usually comes from genuine care and wanting you to feel safe, not from a need to control every part of your life. He likes to look after people he loves and may sometimes fuss over you or worry too much, but it isn't about making all the decisions for you or keeping you limited. True control looks different, steady, silent, and strict, which isn't really his way.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He truly believes that parenting should be a team effort. He doesn't expect you to handle everything while he sits back. Instead, he wants to be involved, help with the kids, and share the responsibilities with you.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may struggle to stay calm and sometimes lose his temper. He feels things quickly and deeply, so if something goes wrong or gets out of hand, he might raise his voice or react strongly in the moment. Patience and gentle reminders can help him manage these moments better.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He values your happiness and wants to see you shine not just at home, but outside as well. He's proud to have your support in his life and wants to give it back so you feel balanced as a mother and as yourself.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will pretend to support your career now and then pressure you to quit after you have a child. His caring and encouraging nature means he truly wants you to grow and be happy, both as a mother and in your own work. He enjoys seeing you succeed and respects your choices, so he won't change his tune suddenly or make you give up your dreams after a big life change.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with genuine warmth, not just polite manners on the surface. He cares about making people feel comfortable and welcomed, so your parents are likely to feel his honest kindness when he's with them. You won't have to worry about cold behavior hidden behind fake politeness with him. He will genuinely try to adjust to your family, making an effort to fit in and find common ground.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may find it hard to stay calm at first. His strong emotions can lead him to react quickly. He might raise his voice or say something sharp when he feels things are unfair or overwhelming. This can sometimes make the situation more tense, even if he doesn't mean to.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is mostly modern and warm with you in private, but when it comes to family and relatives, he might expect you to follow some traditional ways, at least on the surface. This isn't because he wants to control you, but because he wants to keep peace and make sure everyone feels comfortable during family gatherings. It's best to be open about your limits so you both find a balance between old and new ways.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will usually support you and not just stay out of it or always side with his family. He cares about your happiness and wants you to feel safe and important in his life. Open communication will help him see your side and give you the backing you need.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He has a loving nature and likes to keep family bonds strong, but he's not a classic mummy's boy. When there's a conflict with his mother, it might be hard and emotional for him at first, but he wants to make you feel valued and supported. He may try to keep peace or get caught in the middle, especially if his emotions rise, but with gentle guidance and honest conversation, he will understand when it's important to take your side. He learns and adapts over time, so you can expect him to stand up for you when it truly matters, even if it takes a gentle push.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He cares deeply about his relationships, but he sometimes lets his emotions carry him away, which can lead him to share more than he should with close family like his mother or sister, especially if he's upset or confused. If he does this, it can make your private matters feel less safe and might lead to unwanted opinions or interference from his family. Open honesty and trust will help protect your privacy as a couple.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man means life will be full of warmth, laughter, and lively moments, but also some emotional ups and downs. He's caring and generous, always ready to celebrate little things or comfort you when you're sad.